What's up, guys? Thanks for clicking on yet another video on Super Supreme. Today we have a pretty cool review slash installation video on these new LED side markers that I got for my Toyota Supra. Let's check them out. Alright, so the LEDs that we're going to be reviewing today are these that I bought off of Amazon. Listing price for Amazon, I think they're like $100. I'll try to put the link in the description down below so you guys can buy them or look at them if you're interested. So we're going to go over two things, pros and cons. So first, the pros are, one of the things that I like is that they're really flush against the car. Really flush, so that's good. They look OEM. Like this is how the Supra should have came with them. Not the orange one that it comes with. That's ugly. This is how it should have came with. Second thing that I like about them is that it's black. I was trying to look for clear ones, but they don't have any on Amazon or any other website that I've seen on the internet. So we got black, so I mean that's fine. They look pretty good against the, like, they look pretty good in the front, and they match kind of like the headlights in a way, so that's fine. They also match this, which is pretty cool. See, it looks black and black, so that's pretty cool. Cool thing that I really do enjoy about these LED side markers are the fact that they are really bright. If we're gonna unlock the car, boop, you see they match really good. They look OEM, like that's really bright, and they're really clear. Overall, I like them a lot. Another thing that I like is that they linger around a little bit longer than these do, as you saw right now. These turn off first, and then these turn off maybe like 15 to like 20 seconds after. Maybe we'll catch it turning off right now. Go ahead. And they should turn off now. There you go. So yeah, and then whenever you open the door or like do anything with the car that like you need to turn on, it'll, so like you pull the door, oh shit, close it, and they turn on. So that's pretty cool. I like that about them. Now I think that's it for the pros. Now let's move on to the cons. One thing that I don't like about them, and it's probably the only thing that I do not like about them, is the fact that they don't like blink with the turn signals, or these right here. I'll show you that right now. Let me go inside the car. So look, they're blinking, not blinking, blinking. Look how cool that would have been if they all blink. That would have been so cool. But these do not, and that's one thing I was trying to figure it out. Let me turn that off real quick. I was trying to figure out a way to maybe connect it with the light and the turn signal, but I couldn't find a way. This is the first time I have a Supra or a BMW, so I'm not really too familiar with their electrical work. Maybe someone in the comments can show me or let me know. I'd be probably more than happy to try and reinstall it. They have a brown wire, a red with green, which I'm assuming is the power. That's the one that I connected it to. You'll see in this installation video later on. But yeah, I couldn't figure out which one was the turn signal, so maybe install that one with it so it can turn, but oh well, whatever. If they end up selling a new version of this, I'll probably buy that down the line and then just replace it with this one. And yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I do not like. If these somehow were to, like I said, being connected with the turn signals, 10 out of 10 product, for sure worth the $100 that they cost. But they don't, so I'll give him like a 4 out of 5 stars. The price is all right. The installation was pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and the look is fantastic. Like, they cannot look any better. That's as best as it. That's pretty spot on. Like, that's perfect. It almost looks OEM, like I said earlier. But yeah, that concludes the review for today, and now let's move on to the installation part. Boop. Alright guys, so today we're going to be installing these LED side markers for the Toyota Supra. So we're going to be replacing this one, the stock OEM, with this LED side marker. So taking this one off and putting this one on. This is all the tools you might need. So to remove the tire, because that's what I did, 10mm ratchet, 8mm ratchet, flathead screwdriver to take this off, a blade, and these that come included with the box. So it's a pretty simple install. It just takes some time. And these wire cutters, you don't really need these, but I just to remove these things, that's what I probably like do that with them. So yeah, so it's not a hard installation. It just takes a little bit of time because you gotta take this off, take this off, take the inner liner, and then what I did to make it easier, I just took off the wheel also. So to start off, we're going to be removing 8 of these plastic screws. So we got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you remove those, and then this whole plastic piece comes off. Then you got 2 more under here. These are the 8mm one. And then for the inner liner, there's quite a few, but I'll show you how many they are once I remove the wheel. So these are a bit tricky to remove. So what I do is get the blade, put it under, and then kind of just push up a little bit. Okay, now like that. So we'll get the flathead instead, and then kind of just do like that. And then I got these wire cutters just so I can lift this up a little bit because it's kind of annoying. Oh my God. Alright, so now that the wheels are removed, we're gonna need to remove, see if we can see them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yeah, like 11 screws. So we can get the fender liner to come down, and so we can start seeing the electrical wires that are running down there. Alright, so now for the fun part. So whenever you guys get to this part of the installation, make sure to use a heat gun, or like I'm using a hair dryer. Make sure to heat up both sides of the stock OEM side markers. Make sure to use a flathead. That's the only way I think to remove this part. Start slowly from the top. Just keep heating it up like I am. It makes it a lot easier. Just take your time with it. Slow and steady wins the race. don't want to mess up their bumpers. And one thing I learned from doing this is if you can get the top like I did, just get the top, and then from there is GG's. You could just kind of tear it off, and then it becomes a lot easier. And then another thing too is make sure you clean off the remaining 3M tape that's in there, so when you install the new side markers, it becomes a lot easier and it sticks to the bumper a lot better. So we got these right here to splice the wires. So you gotta put one on one side and then the other on the other side, and then you just jam that metal piece in.
Yeah,
boom.
Los cables, decirle cuál cable son ahí. Porque...
Oh yeah. So these come with the red and the black wire. So the ones they're gonna be using are gonna be this brown one for the negative, and then this red one with the green stripe for the power. So just these two with these two, and then the kit comes with two of these, so one for each, and then that's all you do to it.
así.
Yeah, just a little tip for you guys. What my dad is saying here, these wires are a little too thin. So one thing that we did is we folded them, made them a little bit thicker. So when you're splicing the wires, it could really get in there and just be more effective, as opposed to just leaving it single, and it probably won't grab as well. So that's what he's showing you guys right here. Just fold it onto itself, make it a little bit thicker, and then you guys should be good to go. So once everything's connected, that's what it's going to look like. So it's a LED side marker, direct replacement to the OEM ones that don't shine in the dark or nothing. And then now we're just gonna remove the protector, and then just remove this. I'm also gonna heat that up with a hair dryer.
Clean inside.
Don't forget to clean the inside and remove all the like all the excess little glue that got stuck on it. But I took it pretty clean. I just cleaned up the top a little bit because they got some residue on it, and then heat it up and then just install it. So now that everything's done, the LEDs are connected, they're working. We just gotta make sure everything's nice and tight fitting, put everything back. That's how it looks at the end. Pretty clean. I'm also gonna put what is it at? Some more electrical tape all around here, and just make sure everything's nice and covered, like how these are. Make it look professional. And then just install this and then put everything back together, and I'll be right back. So from this point on, it's pretty much just reverse what you guys did. Just make sure you clean up everything, wire tuck everything. What I ended up doing is taking off the little thing and activating the 3M tape by just heating it up. Make sure to really press in and hold it for like a few seconds. Make sure to heat it up again also, so it can stick to your bumper and it won't come off. I don't think it will, but you know, better safe than sorry. So from this point on, you just put everything back how it came in stock, and you should be good to go. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching it. I hope I covered everything and you learned how to install these LED side markers. I can't wait to show you guys the next thing I get. But yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.